Welcome back. Turn 16 on our Nidavangr playthrough, and we will go ahead and get started to see what's happening. So, search, no magic sites, par for the course. Don't think we found one. We lost a unit, but let's go ahead and watch our battle in the Brightlands. This is where we're fighting the Griffin and Amazon. So let's go ahead and turn on combat round on. Some more. We are finding some blood slaves around, but here's all of our Griffin riders. So let's see how this goes. Got our infantry up front and on back to try to help protect us. So Griffin's coming in. Yep, there they go. And they just, whoa! Look at this. Bear just got destroyed by probably javelins coming in. So they did attack the front. So all these javelin hits almost lost the bear. That was close. Clearly have lost a person because of Righteous Wrath. And yeah, I was like, where is our Wolf Clan? The Wolf Clan died. Oh, I want to rewatch this. It looks like a Griffin just landed and hit the Wolf Clan leader. That's unfortunate. Losing a commander, especially one that was going to be helping our bless. So, did we get all of our sacreds blessed up? I assume yes, just doing a quick check. Anything hit? No, but they have some death involved, so and then finding out the rest of the Amazons. Yeah, so they routed. So let's watch this again. I want to see what happened with this Wolf Clan, because he should be right in the thick of things, right? Yeah, he's on the same square as the bear, I thought so. Yep. Oh, just attacked and annihilated the wolf in the first hit. Oh, what else did we lose in this fight? So we lost our Wolf Clan, Seth Brender, and such a devastating loss. And retreated. Who retreated? One unit, one made it back. Interesting. Let's jump there quickly and go ahead and see. Our units are still fairly good. We've lost some. You're diseased, yeah, and limp. Hopefully we won't lose them on the movement, and limp as well. Got a lot of limp ones. Oh my gosh, all the Nidbeth are limping along. They're not going to be hit at the same time. Let's continue on with our message. So, Squire has been attacked, preparing for a large-scale attack. So we know that that's incoming. We may need to patrol. I think this is upcoming. Yeah, so we need to bring some units there, and I don't think I did, so I need to reroute that in Heat 1, and then we got rid of some as we've tried to lose our unrest. So have we found anything new? No, TC looks like they're back on Uruk. We're not having to defend this, so I think we're bringing in some of our units to try to take in the good old woods. So we know it's barbarians, a lot of them. Hoping to bring in our archers. We have some Wolf Clan, and we're bringing in our Prophet to help push that. And we have a few. They're not doing the best. One is still healthy, but the rest are going down. So hopefully we can take that and kind of complete our western flank here and fort up. We have some people searching. And what are we doing here? I think we're recruiting. Yeah, we're recruiting another Bear Mage, pumping out our female Wolf Clans to get ready to go underground again and take out this troop down here. As we move to the west, keep checking this. Unrest is slowly going down with our Dominion 2 and Defense 1, trying to counter this ink pot. It's not a high pop, it's not going to be a big deal, but want to keep it kind of down as well. And then here, we're going to be making a play. So we have some, and this one's heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. No man talking borders. Want to take Silver Fangs. I'm taking Wedge to kind of keep this path injected. And I know that they're trying to also fight Ashdod over here. And I think I mentioned last time, Vanheim and Man have a pact as probably the two big nations. Vanheim stretches a lot. That's 3, 4, 5, at least 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, just as probably the same size as Man. But we will see what we can do with our little territory that's growing over sizes as well. Seeing, I'm still trying to figure out if this is end or not. It's weird that we can see it. I thought, again, Dominion should hide, but we're starting to see some scales come in, and we'll see. But turmoil, sloth, heat, death, misfortune, not the best to be taking over that. So, but we'll cut back in once we have it. We talk about our crow leader. So we'll be, like I think I mentioned, we're covering over as I learned the nation, try to do a recap at the end. They start with air 1, astral 2, death 2, and then you have a chance to get very low chance to do 3, but we'll have 2 randoms. And in this case, we have a death in air random. So thinking of things that we can do that, and there's another YouTube creator, Zan, that I think did a great call through. But you think of air 2, what do we have available to us, and what do we have for death? So you're looking through air and death. Well, with death, I think I said 3. Yeah, 3. My mistake. So you do have wind of death available, cloud of death, and looking at others, we have protective winds outright to be able to help buff, and we'll be able to do up arrow ward as well. So the goal, as I really think if we last that long, is to do wind of death to go ahead and try to help us against man. This is what we're shooting for, but we'll see if the game lasts that long, because we can add 1 gem over, and then I was going to say, what was the other one I was looking at? Now trying to flip back through. Oh, I meant to say in Cloud Trapeze, since we have 2 air, we can go ahead and jump over to someone as well. With the low astral, or it's astral 2, I forgot. Did they come astral 2? I just looked at them. Yeah, they do. We'll probably put in a returning way to bring them back home once do it, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and send them out to go ahead and site search and try to see if we can find any more death, air, or astral paths, because to recap our provinces, we have found nothing through site searching. We've had an arena that's been on the province. We had death 1, glamour 1, and inkpot. So, but we've site searched half our provinces. We have a lot more to keep going. What are we doing with troopment? I mentioned over to the left, trying to bring troops in, take good old woods, and bring them up into this province. Trying to move troops over to Wesh. We're building a temple, and we kind of, I think, move some troops off. Actually, let's go ahead and bring in some more here. Building a temple, and want to build a lab to have another way to get mages, and moving these troops out. We'll probably combine here with our army meetup to go across this bridge for end. We have site searching. Do we have anyone? I think what we'll do is come up here and go ahead and try to make sure that we can stop the, I believe this is an event. I will check it right after, and if it's not, I'll readjust. But I want to say that this is an upcoming attack, so I want to go ahead and prep for that. And let's go ahead and let's set them hold attack. Put these on guards, and we'll use the PD up front and have them come in through the back. So, but I think that's it for turn 16. One thing, we still don't have any mercs to go underwater to help us with this large pond. So that's coming, or hopefully one day will be coming to let us go in. And we may have an eye on this throne. I don't know if I need to scout it out. We could get our Dominion in there just to get the scry on it, but it's going to be a lot. You have Earth Gnomes that we see, Great Mother, and probably a lot of Vine units to fight through. But that will be it for turn 16, and we'll keep going on. But thank you for the playthrough. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye. Turn 17, and then Nidavangr playthrough. Let's jump into it. And we have cause to celebrate. We have found our first magic site. So lantern fins. Go ahead and jump in and see. I think that's what? No, it's fire. It's like Should have gotten with lantern, but we are getting some fire income. Not that we have a lot to utilize it, but it's gems, and we have been very gem deprived this term. Nothing as well from our Great Bear. We lost some units, so let's go ahead and look at our battles. So this was the good old woods that we brought in to try to fight those barbarians. Because again, brought a prophet in just to make sure that we could go ahead and deal with this, because we don't have a ton of troops and we're really worried about these barbarians. So let's see, did our archer fire actually soften them up any? Not really. So this is not looking the best. And they're already on our archer line. So sermon of courage to keep people in. And we have our limping sacreds trying to do work as they're surrounded. Oh, but we did get a rout, so this was very risky, and that was worth trying to push through just to go ahead and seal it up. But let's see how bad our outcome was. So we knew they got into our archer line. Actually, I thought we had lost more than that. Militia just folded. Our wolf clans folded. And they got one of our Nidhurst commanders as well. It looks like probably those were the militias, the 4 running from that. But we were able to get that. Let's jump into what we have left. And you can tell these really don't have any Scar Souls left. So these are going to be kind of normal troops. May just go ahead and have these set on guard to protect the bear as it moves around. So what else do we have? We had a fight in Wesh. This was one that we should steamroll, but with the knights trying a little slightly worried, and with only one bear being able to buff our sacreds. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and check while we're doing this to see, did we get all of, nope. So we have one individual there. I'm just clicking through to see what has been blessed. This square hasn't been done either. Kind of pushed out. We really need to work, I guess, look at where our wolf clans are with our sacreds Nidbeth as well. And our front line has not either. So half of them have not been blessed yet before our front line, and you see them just tank. So doing a quick glance, one. And yeah, our wolf clan reavers are still hitting our own troops. So we have basically one square. So 1.5 squares that have not been blessed yet. And now they're bark skinning instead of blessing, and bark skin himself, because probably hit points in the troops. So this is a weakness of ours right now, not having enough priests to be able to help with our sacred units. But what did we lose there? Lost one wolf clan, even though we know we've lost some Nidbeth as well. Oh, and we see End. So End is, we can go ahead and get a look at their bless as well. Say auto bless in their dominion, I believe. So we have unholy weapons. Well, that hurts our sacreds anymore. For people that don't know, unholy weapons hit sacred enemies to take, when they're struck, to take an additional 10 AP damage. They have poison resist and blood vengeance. So anytime they hit, make an MR check, which also deals damage back. This is not a great bless, I don't think, for us to be taking on, especially with how many troops. And I imagine we're going to watch the barbarians just kind of kill themselves, more than likely. Or I imagine they would be. Now they're tearing through. There we see some pushes for that as well. So how it looks like N1 lost archers, especially their national archers don't matter. So they still took out a surprising amount. So this is something we're going to have to probably troubleshoot a bit. So we did get that knight group. I think I changed it right after I finished recording, just to bring in some more troops. So we brought in Nidbeth as well as our bear to help with our Nidads. And it's a good thing we did because they, of course, as being cavalry, heavy cav, destroyed these, but the Nidbeth was able to hold it. And we kept that profits. And then we lost a scout in TC's land. So, as always, let's see what it looks like. We do see, I think we finally found Micklin, so all of the nations are found, and we can kind of do some guesstimation of size. So Vanheim, we found Vanheim's cap as well. So again, not to count too far, but 3, 6, 9, and we know they span, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're looking at probably 19. We know they were on the other side, 20, 21. So thinking that Vanheim has about 21 provinces, I don't know. We know they have a nap with TC, they have a nap with Man. So my guess, unless scouting has changed in this side with End, they are probably fighting Micklin. Because I know Man has declared they're discussing territory between Ashdod as well. So Vanheim is doing pretty large. Man is also quite large. We don't know if they've gone underground or not. But 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 to versus like 21. And we're sitting with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. So I keep thinking we're not as, quote, big as we are. Definitely behind these two superpowers, and still don't have a great research to help with Man right now. So yes, what are we doing? So Uric, it looks like threw TC off again. We're going to go in and see if we can get some information about Uric's cap. We're pulling all of the troops. The plan here is to go underground. So pull back our prophet, pull back our mage, and to go underground to go in against Imbra. So we know they have a lot of range people, about 100 units, but right now we're recruiting and getting ready our own, and getting some wolf clans as well. And got another bear mage coming up. So that's the goal here, is to go down since we've finished our western flank, and maybe go ahead and build this palisade up later. What are we doing here? So the bear that came out, we know we really need another sacred, especially with having even more, another priest, because we have even more sacreds coming in. That will really help because we just do not have enough here to be able to help us. And I cannot remember if, the bear was crippled from the griffins previously. So once we combine these armors, we'll probably be sending back one of our Nidhurses, and we only probably need 2 to stay with us with this army size. Actually, since there's 3 here, let's go ahead and do that. Let's have him, Visper, get back to our cap and go ahead and help with recruiting there. Let's move in with where we're fighting malicious light infantry. Since we have so many, I'm going to have hold and fire closest at the top, and then we're going to try to have someone get to the rear as well. And they're guarding the bear, have them guarding perfect. So we'll bring these armies in again, trying to bring another mage in from the mage that supported. And we're still building up this, so we built a temple last turn. We're going ahead and build a lab to get more mages to be able to fluctuate. And in our cap, we're still getting units. We're going to be pushing out units as much as we can, and we have site searching R1 Crow Mage. Next turn, I'm going to probably try to get another Crow clan. We want to push this research, really want to get into Twiceborn, since I see how old they start with old age, and it's going to be an eventual death. The last thing to really push, this is something else. So when we brought a scout adjacent to N's cap, it now changes name. So I feel like this has to be a bug with Fog of War, that when the scout is getting close, it changes, but Fog of War shows where end was. The last thing I was going to cover is we have our scry on Silver Grove because our Dominion pushed over. So it is several troops. This is something we can work towards as we build up in our cap to be able to push into this as well. Just to do economy, so we're under 2,000, pushing, still taking land and pushing us up, hopefully to get these next two provinces. They don't seem to have anything that we're really worried about at this point. And the research, I think I showed, we're not quite to Alt 4 yet to get quickness, which will be a big boon. And for Mercs, I believe, is it F7? No, or is it just B? We still don't have anything. So this is something I'm looking at continuously. Really want to get into this ocean or pond to help and grab up. But it's just sitting here right for the taking since I don't believe anyone has high water access yet. Again, we do have our water 2s, but we have not even started down conjuration yet to be able to get something to help us take out water provinces or to even construct. So that will be it for turn 17. Again, thank you for joining and see you next time. Bye. Hello and welcome back. It's turn 18 on our Nidavangr playthrough. So let's jump into it. We did not find any magic sites with our crow. We have lost some more units marching forward, and we see man. Oh, it looks like Ashdod attacked man, just attacked PD. Maybe we will get less information on Ashdod. I don't believe we've seen that yet. I do not know which units. Oh yes, so we do. Let's go ahead. Oh, he's casting Blessing now. There we go. So they have Withering Weapons, Bold Choice for a Giant, Blur, Cold Resistance, Precision, Magic Resistance, and True Sight. So really a little bit of everywhere. But hey, that is great. And then we have our own fight moving to the marshes. I believe there is not much here except for the PD, but again, our bear is unfortunately getting swarmed with how many sacreds there are. So many of these troops, I think we even noticed last time, are not getting blessed. And we may take a step back just to make sure we can recruit. We'll see what's going on. And then we have two events. Unrest hitting, 40 hitting Uric, and 37 hitting the good old wood. So I believe those two are close by. There's the good old wood. Where is Uric? Actually, nope, completely separate. So since this one is not a minion, Unrest's not going to fall. I believe we had already pushed the PD up and popped slow anyway, but good old woods, we would love to bring that down. Maybe we'll make a temple in this area just to help push it. Actually, I think I'm sending this priest to go just because of their leadership. I was going to go and pick up some of our sacreds, but maybe we'll bring someone to make a temple here to help push our dominion over. So what are we doing this turn? Let's first look at the map. So we're discovering more Mictlan. It looks like Vanheim is wrapping in quite the largest. We estimated about 25 provinces, and 23, 25 last turn. You can say this whole swath is Vanheim, who has a nap with TC and man. So this is quite worrisome. I do see Vanheim being able to push in, even though TC, we haven't talked about throne position in a while, so let's take a step back. TC really has like the perfect throne position. I think we know where the cap is. Yes, so they're beside a throne, and we know they've pushed up to Black Forest, so to Vath 3. What's that? Trensibor 4, and then Battlefields 5. So you need 4 to win. Clearly, all there is plenty. Even if this one's more Valheim, but having these easily access is great. Valheim, if you look at their throne position, and we can't see what's underground yet, and we don't know. Have we discovered all of them? I don't believe we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe there's one missing. 7. Where's the 7th one? Maybe we're missing one. I'm just not seeing it right now. But Vanheim is not nearly in the same level area, and I feel like they're going to worry about TC. But man, it continues to grow, and we see them find Ashdod as well, where they're kind of looped in here. On the eastern flank, we have End, and we can see End now, and they have Great Black Bull. And on Pretender, I think we know everyone except for Van. Oh, and I guess Micklin. To recap from End from last turn, they have Unholy Weapons and Blood Vengeance. So we see Man taking in. We talked about maybe holding back because we have some mages. Let's go ahead and change shape and try to move over, but we're going to try to just take as much as we can, and this province doesn't have a lot going on at all with just heavy infantry, light infantry, etc. So try to take what we can here. But movement, orders, and my mind blanked just for a second. Movement orders, and let's look at mercenaries and research. So we're still researching, seeing what we can find, and that's actually what I may just keep the bear mage here to create a temple and then move forward, because we've already nature searched here. But we're taking a large party and going underground. So we have our rear flank, and our mages, or our nature mages, are casting Cat Eyes and Bark Skin. We have our Prophet to do a global bless on our Nidavangr, and yeah, I think that's it in Wolf Clan side. But again, not doing anything fancy, just getting Cat Eyes to really help with Dark Vision down here, and Bark Skin and Divine Blessing. So hopefully go ahead and push into this territory, where again moving more sacreds up and still researching. And what are we recruiting? Getting another bear clan. So we have 3 sites that we can get mages now. We've labbed and templed up in the Passable Mountains, pushing out a wolf clan here, and may just go ahead and bump up this a little bit more as well. Yeah, so research as a whole, we're going to be hitting Alt 4, which will give us access to that quickness buff, and it gives us Group Bark Skin. Both great spells. Now we have a decision what to do. If we keep going up, do we get anything at level 5? No. So we're going to be switching past. Thought about jumping into Construction and Conjuration, but because we have a Crow Mage up and we're going to probably get another one, I really want to push to get Raised Dead when we can and then switch. So going for Alt 4 quickly, and like I said, for Alteration 5, not really seeing, like, yes, Cat-Eyed Warriors with Underground. We're not going to be casting Mother Oak anytime soon, and jumping over to water. I believe, for some reason I thought Gift of Formlessness was only underwater, but it is not. That may be helpful as well. But anyway, Alt 4 is definitely the key at where we're at. On our east flank, again, seeing Man have a huge army coming in, probably trying to take End. Going to keep an eye on that, and I'm just going to try to take the bottom. We're going to be scouting this province out, this throne, in the upcoming turns, but for right now, our goal is to push east-west, make another temple, maybe start working on this palisade and moving up. We have a nap 2 with Man. We would like to make sure our border is somewhat safe, but really get ready to have people dive in. He has these 3 temples, and as we did see, I don't believe that he's fording up, or we haven't seen him ford up at all. So anyway, that will be it. Oh, before I forget, mercenaries. No mercenaries to bid for. So now that will be it for turn 18. But again, thank you for joining, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.